Welcome to day 11, Las Vegas coronavirus quarantine shutdown. I just got finished watching the press conference with Governor Sisolak, and there was some interesting statements. He came up with the program that's just been passed to help renters and homeowners during this crisis. I got a few errands to run. I am going to first stop by and pick up a package from Amazon. So I figured I'd take you along with me before we go and talk about this. Stay tuned. I'll be right back. Okay, got my package, put it in a bag, not gonna open it, not gonna touch it, gonna sanitize it when I get home. Something that I've been doing, and you might want to try too, is I use a pencil to press the buttons on both the ATM and anything I have to press buttons with. And then all you have to do is wipe the tip of the pencil. You don't have to worry about contamination and touching other people's cooties and all the rest of that stuff. So that might be a helpful tip. Use a number 2 pencil with an eraser on it, and it'll work on most touch screens, and it'll also, obviously, then wash the pencil, stash it. Okay, getting back to the press conference, I thought I'd just give a quick update. I'm on my way to Walmart. I forgot something there yesterday, and I want to see how honorable they are about replacing the item that didn't end up in my possession. Okay, Sisolak's order. For renters, we'll do renters first. There is a statewide ban on evictions for 90 days. They cannot be filed. They cannot be enforced, so there is a ban for 90 days. It was 30 until the 18th for evictions, and evictions could be processed, but now there's a 90-day moratorium on all evictions, and they're not allowed to send you a quit or pay. They cannot harass you. They must, by this directive, maintain your property. No harassment is allowed, no letters on your mailbox, none of that. If they try using bully tactics to get someone to leave during this crisis, you are directed to call the DA, and the property can be prosecuted for using bully tactics. They're also directed to provide maintenance for your property, but it's emergency maintenance. If a pipe bursts, if an appliance fails, if your AC in another month isn't working, they must fix that. Minor things, I don't think they're directed to do. Now, it is not free rent. You're not getting your rent waived whatsoever. So you're still going to have to pay your rent. This might go on for, say, another 60 days. So at the end of the restriction, once the pandemic is lifted, what's going to take place is you have to contact your landlord, and it's probably a good idea to do it now. Just don't not pay your rent. If there's a form of communication that you could have with your landlord, you're supposed to take advantage of that. Now, when the pandemic is over and these bans are released, now this is 90 days. So what's going to take place is there's going to be a 30-day period after the 90 days where you, as a responsible individual, are supposed to contact your landlord and develop a payment arrangement. He's directing all Nevada landlords, and this includes businesses too, so businesses fall under this as well as residential. He's directing all people within the 30 days afterwards to develop a payment arrangement with your landlord. So again, it's not free rent. You're not going to coast for that. At the end, there is a lump sum, but they want to work with people to avoid lump sum payments when this is all said and done, because people haven't had an income. So there's a 30-day period to discuss that with your landlord, whether you're a business or whether you're in a residential unit, to come up with a payment arrangement. Hypothetically, if you owe 3 months and there's 6 months left on your lease, those payments a good arrangement would be they can be divided among the next 6 months. And I'd also suggest getting that in writing. They also said that if you're having problems within that 30 days negotiating some type of payback plan with your landlord, again, business or residential, to contact the DA's office, and if need be, they'll step in and negotiate with them as well. Oh, and here's another one. No late fees. So for the next 90 days, all late fees associated with not paying rent are going to be waived. So on to homeowners. The DA said that he contacted all of lending banks and independents, just about everyone. He said just about everyone. And they were in communication with them, and they came up with a plan as well. They said not all capitulated at this point, but most have. So for homeowners, here's how it works for homeowners. You must contact your individual lender. That's your responsibility to do. If you do not contact them, then your mortgage payment is due. But you need to contact them. And then the same thing holds true as for renters. There'll be no foreclosures, no filing for foreclosures for 90 days. And the same, there's also no late fees associated. Excuse me. That was a bump. There's not going to be any late fees associated with late mortgage payments. All the banks and lending associations that they've worked with have said that they will back end any payments that won't be paid during the 90-day period. So simply, if you owe, say, $3,000, you have 15 years left on your term, they will roll over that $3,000 into the loan itself, so your monthly payment will go up a bit, there'll be no late fees, and you can get yourself and your family back on track without the risk of losing your home in the interim. So that goes for 90 days. But you have to be the one to make initial contact. You have to reach out to your lender, explain the situation. I would start any conversation with any bank, any landlord, any credit agency I would start with this phrase: I've lost my income due to the coronavirus pandemic. That should be the first sentence that you say after hello, hope you're having a great day. And that way you're on the same track from the get-go, that you're not taking advantage of the situation, that whatever the case may be. I would just recommend using that as the initial contact statement when you're discussing anything with a lender or anyone who you happen to owe to. And one other thing that was brought up too, for both renters and homeowners, there's not going to be any penalty to your credit score. So for 90 days, they are not allowed to report that you are late on your rent or late on your mortgage payment. And that's tremendous too. So they've pretty much thought about everything, every protection. But understanding that, you know, the lenders and the landlords have to make money too. So obviously it's not free money. So that's what I wanted to bring everyone up to date on real quick. I'm about to run into Walmart, see how honorable they are, and give me my bottle of shampoo that I left behind yesterday. So renters are covered, homeowners are covered. Do your due diligence, make your contacts, don't wait until the last minute. and hope everyone's having a great day. This is day 11. Oh, one last thing. I heard a rumor today. 2 rumors. Let's cover those real quick. There's something floating around the internet about Sisolak ceasing all alcohol purchases at midnight tonight. That's a lie. I mean, it's kind of a joke. You know, it started on one of those websites, the ones that admit that they're fake news. So it's a hoax. He is not doing, there's no ban on the purchase of alcohol at midnight tonight. So don't worry about that. Buy your wine, do your thing. And the other thing is, I don't know whether it was a leak. I haven't heard anything directly yet, because tomorrow the federal government is going to come out and make recommendations by state, by region, and by city for the stay open, stay closed, get back to work, stay home orders based on the severity of the condition in each state. That was scheduled for tomorrow. But there have been rumors that from the federal government, they might extend nationwide till April 30th. So this is still day 11, but we might not have 19 days left. It might go past that. So that's a developing situation. I'm gonna keep my ear to the ground. I just like, in this time while I'm working, I'm editing, I'm doing my thing, I have plans for the future. Out of the other ear, I'm listening, and I want to keep my finger on the pulse. So I hope everyone's having a great day. Day 11. Sunday afternoon. Bror Fredrik out.
Make sure it sound right, boys.